What is up? It is Big Char Trades back with another video, and in this video I am going to be doing an entire trading recap of today. Today I caught like 5,900 across all my accounts. I caught like 1,300 on both of my Alpha Futures 150Ks, and then I caught 850 on 3 of my 150K top steps, and then I caught like 780 on one of my 50Ks. So with that being said, I'm just going to get into the trade recap. Coming into market open, I was bearish. We had this huge daily SMT that also is present on the 4-hour time frame. You can see right here, the Nasdaq made a higher high, whereas the ES could not go ahead and make a higher high and made a lower high. So that is some nice bearish SMT. And even though we're at all-time highs, I don't like longing daily SMT if it's bearish. I don't like fading daily SMT just because it's daily SMT. Daily SMT tells us a lot. So coming into market open, we were just pushing to the upside, and what I waited for was a tap into this hourly rejection block. So as you can see, price tapped into that rejection block, and this would have been a pretty nice top tick. So price tapped into this nice bearish rejection block, and it actually made some more bearish SMT with ES because ES actually didn't. Well, ES already tapped into that. ES basically made a lower high, whereas the Nasdaq clearly made a higher high. So price tapped into that rejection block, and my draw on liquidity has been these London lows this morning. This was my draw. So with that being said, dropping down to the 15-minute, didn't really have much. I was using that hourly rejection block as my PD array, so price tapped into that, and then we had this nice little 2-minute inversion right here, and my final TP were those lows, and as you can see, price went ahead and smacked those lows. Now, looking back at this trade, I think it would have been a little bit smarter to, actually no, this was solid. I like this trade because it was like a nice 1-1. My entry was like right here, stop, final TP was here, and pretty sure my stop was like right here at this wick, or at this body. So this was my trade, 1.26R, and it happened really fast actually. It was one candle. But this was my trade this morning. So you guys see what I mean where I'm like, oh, a lot of you guys struggle with greed, right? A lot of you guys struggle with your targets. So like, since this was my draw, here, let me remove the executions. Since London lows are my draw, I feel like a lot of you would have just held this trade until London lows. But that's not the game. You see, on the 2-minute, once we inverse that, all I needed were these lows to be taken out, right? Like, I don't need to catch this whole move. All I need is base hits. So, like, I'm going to take this base hit, right? I'm going to take it, and I'm going to run with it, right? Green is green. I'm still up like $800 on the day on a few of my accounts and 1,300 on some other accounts. So, like, I'm fine with this. This is a good trading day. This move happened really fast. As you can see, I was done trading in 2 minutes, right? I opened this trade at 9:30 and closed it at 9:32. So this trade was literally a 2-minute trade, but this was my trade recap. I do think we're going to go ahead and take these lows. I do want to see price go higher. It is all-time highs. I don't like shorting all-time highs, but you know, this setup was pretty good setup. Rejection block, nice hourly rejection block with SMT plus a 2-minute inversion. Now, I know a lot of you guys follow Powell. He definitely took this trade. It's a very nice rejection block, super clear, right here. Just beautiful, beautiful reaction as well. And we're dumping. So I don't even have FOMO just because I already made my money. Like, I'm fine. I locked myself out of my accounts, logged out of my accounts. I'm not going to be trading for the rest of the day. Done trading by literally like 9:35 this morning. Pretty sick. I'm going to go to Best Buy and I'm going to cop one of those little pocket cameras because I think it's time to get one of those. But with that being said, this was the trade recap for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you took the same trade. If you did, leave a comment and let me know. If you didn't, leave a comment and let me know what trade you took. Always interested in hearing what you guys have to say. I read all my comments, so if you have anything to say, just go ahead and say it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and join the fucking narrative. I'm gonna make it paid soon. I'm gonna put few course modules in it, like 35 or so. So it's going to be fucking fire. With that being said, have a great rest of your day, and happy Thursday.